with Evan Fancourt, Page coaches. They just pulled off a huge win over Northwest. That Northwest coach, it had to be a big win for your coaching career. I mean, it's a building coaching career, but tonight's win is huge because you were down so much in the first half. You guys battled back, had to be impressed by the way you guys fought, hung tough, and got the win.
Absolutely, man. Anytime you can come over here, Coach Revis and his staff do a great job every year. And this team in particular, I knew coming into this year was going to be an extremely tough matchup. I mean, I think the world Connor and Jalen, I mean, they are really good players, and a lot of the other guys, they're just a hard team to match up with because they got, they have good balance and a lot of guys that can do different things, and they have a great environment, a great student section, so we knew it would be really, really hard. And, I felt like my team, I have some really good players, but this is kind of a newer team. We had a lot of, we had 4 seniors graduate last year that played a big bulk of our minutes. So we have a lot of guys learning new roles and things like that. And I think they're starting to figure them out. And so I'm just so proud, man, because, you can talk about things all you want in practice, but until you get in an environment like that, experience is the best teacher. And they've really learned a lot in a short amount of time. And to come over here and get a win like that is really big for us, especially in conference, too.
You had to like the way, too, your team able to handle the ball late in the game, plus hit some key free throws down the run, too.
Absolutely, man. Grady Sherrill and Malik Maberson and Jerron Blackwell and Josh Govins really did a great job with the pressure. We're able to break people down and get the ball out of their hands, and we were able to find space and get a lot of layups, easy shots late in that game. And I don't know what we shot from the free throw line. I know we hit some important ones, obviously, to get a 3-point lead, but I felt like we left a lot out there, too. But dang, a 14-year-old's on the free throw line in an environment like that. They didn't even have middle school ball the last 2 years, so that's going to be a great experience for him down the road.
And he finished well inside, too. Blackwood did finish well around the basket.
Yeah, we have a good balance. I wouldn't say we're the biggest team in the world, but we have some good length. And we have some guys that can finish down inside.
Let me jump in there right quick, because I got to say this name before we don't mention. We got to make sure. What about this guy McGowan?
Blake McGowan, huge. The Blizzard,
crazy.
Man, the Blizzard.
Crazy stuff.
He is such a skilled player. And we've needed to get. He's always we compare him to the Joker in the NBA. He can pass the ball really well. His big body.
Well, he had a great pass to Scovins that left side finish late in the game.
Oh yeah,
Beautiful
he
pass.
really can pass the ball well. And then tonight he added the ability to score, particularly the way they guard. Him in the middle of the floor, being able to distribute and score it some in the middle to give us that balance was really big. Blake's a great player and only getting better.
He was able to post up pretty well too, kind of a smooth, soft post up, not a hard post up, but a soft, smooth post up and then lay the easy bucket.
Oh yeah,
he got
a
penetration too, able to keep moving his man down some.
Blake's a skill guy for sure. Lots of skill, and he plays tennis, and so he's a good overall athlete, good hands, good feet. He's come a long way, and he's only getting better.
And another quiet night as far as maybe slamming down and throwing down things like. But a good night for Scovins, a quiet 20-some points probably tonight for him.
He's such a high-level player, and playing so well. To have his size at I call him 6'6". I don't know what exactly he is, but he can score on 3 different levels, and he's just adding in what he's added this year. I saw it on Tuesday night at Ragsdale. Even though we lost, I said, man, he was the hardest playing player on the floor, I thought, obviously being biased. Ragsdale had some guys who played their tails off too, but he played so hard from start to finish, and it kind of makes the rest of our team match his level. And I saw the same thing tonight, man. He never panicked. There was times tonight where I feel like I'm complaining about calls and complaining about stuff, and he's the one who's kind of like, Coach, I got you. So he's really matured. So I couldn't be more proud of him. And I think that's why you're seeing, there's a handful of college coaches here talking to him. So he deserves every bit of that.
I guess your entire team has grown up quite a bit since the first part of the season, too. You guys have come a long way as a team.
Yeah, we've played a really hard schedule, I think. And we've played this conference. This is my, I think, 8th year as a head coach, I believe. And this is from top to bottom, I think the best league I've played in. There's been some really good teams. Obviously, a couple of years ago in Northwest, I had Dean and Christian, but there's 5-6 teams in this league that are just really good. All the teams I think can beat anybody on a given night, but there's just a lot of really good players, and it's a tough league that you just got to battle night in, night out. Like I said, Smith's good, Dudley's good. Everybody we've played is a really good team, well coached as well.
Just to refresh our memories, your first game in the HACO Invitational, the HACOishiring.com tournament. Who's your first game with?
Right here. Well, it's not here, but we're playing Northwest again, and we actually don't have a game in between. So we'll have to turn around and do it again. And the funny thing is, last year during the COVID year, we played Northwest back-to-back, like literally back-to-back nights because of, I guess all the crazy scheduling with COVID. So it'll be really hard. This is one of those wins that you were really excited about, but kind of have to have a short memory because we got to find a way, I'm sure, to be even better in the Hayco. Because like I said, they have such good players, man. A lot of other guys that can hurt you too. So we'll have to be ready again because they'll be. I felt like tonight we had the advantage to kind of be, I think, the expected underdog and coming into their place, and then now they get to kind of be the team that's a little hungry to win. So we have to be. Sometimes I think it's harder to be the team that just came off a win. So we'll have to be really sharp over there in the Coliseum.
Coach, good job tonight. Keep up the good work. Look forward to seeing you at the Hayco. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Thank you, Andy.